Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your mid-monthly. Let's dive into it. I see tears of joy coming forward. Very good news. This is also something that's positive. Kind of looks like a cat. The cat indicates resting because that's what they do in the majority of the day. So this can be an opportunity coming forward for you to rest and recuperate and gain more energy to start something new. I see here there's I think this is the last quarter of the moon. It's like the first quarter. It's the stage that is coming through towards the crescent moon. So it's a new beginning basically for you, something actually shining over you. And I feel like this is actually something happening slowly. The light is shining over the subject. For example, this can be an idea that something you want to make happen, a new business idea, or maybe you want to apply for a promotion or application, a new home, anything, any new thing coming to your mind. It can be happening for you. But it seems like here, if there was any darkness over it or maybe a mystery over it, the light is actually coming forward slowly. You're going to start receiving insight, information, connection, inspiration about this thing. Okay, I see there's a ring right there. Ring indicates commitment. So this might be even for some of you committing yourself to a new cause or purchasing a new home is a commitment because that requires you to know how to take care of a home, first of all, and maybe fix stuff, learn how to fix stuff. And if you don't have the finances to hire someone to maybe paint the walls, that you need to just put the energy inside. This is going to be a journey of learning for you, as well as the journey of expanding as well, because the more you learn, the more you know, the better you will do. And that also affects in the other fields of your life, okay? I see here there's a skull right there, which we see that it kind of looks like the ant too, like when I zoom into the mouth part of it. So we go with the ant energy here. Ant indicates, first of all, hard work, because they do really work hard. The second thing is community. And because they manage to form a community. It doesn't matter what kind of circumstances they're in. They come together, they breed, they create their own home and go out there and get the food for the winter. So it seems like here, the ant energy is an earth energy. So this can be someone Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here coming into your life. And I know that Aries and Taurus can get along very well when it comes to relationships. Like they're actually celebrity couples and stuff like that that I know of. And also like the friends as couples. So this can be in Taurus for you. For some of you, it can be Capricorn as well. So what happens here is you guys are forming a partnership, and the ants, they're actually like very good with each other. Not the different breeds, different kinds, but the ones that same kind. So same kind doesn't mean in the sense of like the physical appearance. I feel like here the mental appearance is a key word here. Like you having the same type of thoughts, the visions, the future ideas, desires, same type of maybe upbringing is going to bring you guys together here, and you will set to a new adventure. I see here there's like even a Viking boat right there. You're setting sail off to a new adventure, and this new adventure is going to, because Vikings tend to be a little bit like fighters and fires. And Aries, like if we would define Aries as a nation, I would say definitely like Vikings, or another one that I think they're more water too though. A Gallic, I think. Like, yeah, I feel like that's also like a very adventurous like spirit. I feel that. Another thing, yeah, seems like this is going to be that kind of adventure, which is going to feed your spirit. It is going to help you experience more things, learn more, grow more, also lead with confidence, with like you're going to be leading your own ship, okay? And you're going to have not only followers, but also supporters, which you're leading up to a new pathway here. I see someone waiting for you at the end of a pathway. Here, this person have one horn, which rhinos have one horn. So extremely powerful entity. This can be a human being. I see a masculine figure here waiting for you after your journey at the end of there. Okay, you see that you're here, you're riding a horse right there. So your adventure is going to take you to your heart's desire. It seems like here, if you are getting inspired to go on an adventure, and which doesn't have to be a long adventure. For example, day to day, you might be you're maybe being led to this big adventure. The first date can start with being inspired to go visit a friend or take a walk on the block or going to a park and reading your book there for the day. But it can turn into a longer journey in the long run here. And this person is waiting for you there, a powerful friend. And also there's a bird right here. So the bird kind of reminds me of a phoenix. Together you might start something new. There's an outside small opportunity I see here. A fish swimming towards you. That can be a small blessing, financial thing that will make you happy. Moving on from that, I see a bouquet here, but the bouquet is in fire, on fire. This is not a negative thing because bouquet indicates something pleasurable, something that is worked on, which is fire is your passion. What you're passionate about is starting to form and take shape. I see a roof above this. The roof can be symbolizing for some of you. This is a new home. I see letter A inside of it. There's another fish with a mustache. This can be a Pisces, by the way. And then number three can symbolize creativity, and this Pisces can be someone that you're getting creative together with. Okay, under the same roof can be inside, like under the same company, can be like this new opportunity becoming a new job for some of you, and in that space you might be finding a good partner for yourself, someone that you can jump ideas off of, and they are going to be very responsive to that. And I see here the sun, the moon are coming forward here. This is the first quarter of the moon. New beginnings, new adventures, starting a new together and stepping into something again that is better. Like I feel like overall timeline jump type of energy. I see a letter V here. V indicates victory, and I see a couple right there. The couple is the other person is actually lifting the first one up right here. So for some of you, this can be a travel opportunity coming forward after you form the partnership, maybe start something new and like establish yourself in there. You might take a little break. We have a ship. Maybe you're going to be sailing from one shore to another. Can be with, I see also for some of you, there's a plane right there flying somewhere. And somebody's going to be grabbing you and lifting you up. And I see you're forming a mark X right here when you meet this person. So this can be like, we see the X, number X on the treasure map. So this can be a person that is in your heart that's actually, you have a treasure, like see as a treasure, or maybe they see you as a treasure, but there's like a very happy, that joyous moment that you're experiencing when you come together. Okay, aligned energy basically. I see there's someone else also after you pass that. This can kind of reminds me of two characters. First with the tall hat, the Hierophant. The second thing with the long cloak actually is the Hermit. But another thing that I actually find out recently about the Hierophant. The Hierophant is standing on a box. So that symbolizes actually thinking inside of the box. And this can be the Taurus that we were talking about, thinking always inside of the box, but also this can be someone who's leading people, a spiritual person that a lot of people are following, or maybe someone who has like this micromanaging attitude. It seems like here your resistance is going to change and expand this person's vision and future. And this can be maybe, actually I have an Aries friend. She is working as like stage designer, working with a lot of directors and actors, and she has a lot of creative ideas. So this can even be your position here, that you have a lot of creative ideas and you're working with a lot of talented people, but some of those can be inside the box and they don't want to get out of it. And what you can do is suggest new things to them. And if they are coming to the inspiration, and they might actually give you credit at the end of the day, use your ideas. And I feel like even though they don't give you credit, Karma is always working. Karma never stops. Like the law of gravity never stops working. Karma is always working. What you put out is what you get back. If you do something that actually works out and helps someone, you definitely get something in return. Okay? Karma is always working. I'm going to dive into your saucer now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. There are two people again here. Okay, they were close, but they got separated. So there might be someone. Your desire has some time. You see, like the first stage, it passed really quickly. The second one initially might require some different approach. And then the third one, I feel like the last stage, you might get a little pause, but still it's going to keep moving. I see two people here looking at each other. The big nose person here, there's a big one, turning their back. Okay, for some reason, yeah, then it's moving when you're not looking. The person with the big nose is turning their back. This can be a physical appearance for someone, or this can be them actually putting their nose into everything. It seems like here, when you mind your own business, basically, when you do what makes you happy, some people that are in your business might step away from you, which is a good sign here because they steal your energy most of the time, and they can also steal your inspiration. Another thing I see here is on the pathway, there's a stone right here. The stone can be indicative of a small obstacle that you might have to move, or say it to move, and that will actually move. Another thing I see in this stone, there is a flower blossoming in there. So flower blossoming can be representative of the hope coming out of the stone, and maybe there's an obstacle that you're dealing at this moment, which is actually forcing you to think outside of the box. Okay, and when you start doing that, you're finding the crack on the stone, and you're seeing the flowers blossoming out of it. This can be maybe a glitch in the matrix, maybe something that a solution that you need, a loophole that you'll find is coming forward, but it requires your focus. Okay, when you focus on the stone, you will like stare at it, maybe even focus on it, think about it. You will see the crack. Okay, I see there's a number here. Kind of looks like a little mushroom house. Kind of looks like the Smurf house here. There's a chimney. The smoke coming out of it, which is a positive thing, because I see that when you turn around, you have the sickle in your hand, which is your tool to abundance, to collect your crops, and you're going to, the ones that do not serve you and steal your energy is walking away, and you're going to walk towards your home, the place that feels like home, looks like home. You're walking towards it. You have your sickle in your hand, your tool to collect your crops. Okay, so I feel like even though you might require this person initially, maybe you're too close to it, your next stage of your life might not really have them in there, because they're not going to be the same, that peaceful energy that you're looking for. Another thing on top of your sickle is I see a masculine figure here. One hand he's holding a sword, the other hand he's holding torch, and there's a 7 right next to him. There's also a little wolf. Wolf indicates family. So this can be a soul family, someone that you have as a soul family member coming into your life. The sword that he's holding can be symbolizing he might have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius on his chart. The fire is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So they might be someone who's passionate, articulate with their words, and number 7 indicates knowledge, strategy, and wisdom. This can be someone who likes to take initiative and move forward to the plans that they make with the sword, their mental mind. It seems like they are on top of your sickle. This is a part of your team. Like it or not, this person is going to be there, and they're going to help you with achieve success as well. Okay, this can be someone that maybe you haven't get along well in the past because your energies were actually clashing, as in the sense of maybe you are you are fire and they're fire, and your fire were clashing in the past. It seems like here they're going to show up and help you, and you're going to heal what has happened. Okay, we're going to be looking into your current situation now. This is the blessings coming your way, what's blocking you internally and externally, and what's the solution for that. Let's see. We have strength here. This is your current situation. So this is a very good sign. And after this reading, I'm going to do Capricorn. I just put it on the side. So if you have Capricorn on your chart, you can just go ahead and check that one out as well. These readings are intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? Strength is your current situation. So it seems like here, yes, you are going to be extremely powerful. You are powerful, and the experiences that you have in the past are coming to surface. You're going to be able to use that power in your next endeavor, okay? So strength also indicates having confidence that you will make it happen. You will achieve success, and that inspiration coming to you. So if you are like swinging in between, not having the confidence and the strength, try to keep yourself more into the things, the strength moment, because that will be helpful in the future, okay? Let's see what's blocking you. We have Five of Cups, despair. Five of Cups, you see there are 2 cups upright, there are 3 cups spilled, and we have a castle on the hill. Is there the bridge right there? I don't see the bridge. In the original, we see the bridge. What happens is she's crying for something that really didn't happen. Okay, what's happening here? There's somebody's trying to grab her hair. These are all mythology and myths. So I'm going to get some help from the booklet. So she's feeling despair about the things that she didn't receive. This internally, maybe you have done some things in the past and they didn't work out, and you're feeling like it's going to go the same way this time as well. Okay, so we have La Llorona, Mexico. This is Mexican folklore. The Five of Cups is useless regret without learning. Jealous of her husband's new wife, La Llorona drowns her own children, and now her wailing ghost wanders the earth. Oh my good Lord. What? She continues to wallow in grief, refusing to seek redemption or happiness. Self-pity, guilt, regret. Oh my gosh, my heart. Such a sad story. Oh my God, I can't even imagine that. Anyway, so do not drown basically your creations because you feel resentment for another. I feel like this is a very strong story here. And I feel here though, okay? We see the hand. Oh my God, my heart hurts. I can't. Okay. If you're feeling something has passed, you cannot change it, there is still hope. You can actually change it. You don't have to keep crying for the spilled cups. This is internally, this is a new experience for you, actually giving you more strength so you can climb up to the hill and get inside this new house. There's a new house waiting for you. For some of you in the literal sense, some of you in the spiritual sense, maybe in a mental sense, that you're going to create your mental palace anew, and you're going to change the way you're thinking for the better. More expansion, more abundance, more prosperity is waiting for you in the future. That's why you had to lose certain things. For example, in this story, the man that actually can give up on her easily, okay? Which is not a good thing to carry around, which is not a good person to carry around. It doesn't have to be man or male or female. Just take it as a story. And so look into the 2 cups that you gained here and keep moving forward, because there's a new home in the distance, okay, waiting for you, and you can see the finish line. Okay, we're going to continue this. And what's the external blocking you? We have the Magician. Magician can be a Virgo or a Gemini, and this is also the circumstances not aligning at this moment, okay? Because Magician, she is the Magician. She's the fairy godmother. She's ready to give your desires right away. But what happens is here with the Magician, she has all the tools in her hand in this time. She needs to make the magic happen. This requires you to take action. Action can be forceful action initially, because you are expanding to a higher place right there. You might feel the energy of procrastination keep coming because your mind wants to keep you secure. Our minds are designed to keep us secure. It's never designed to make us wealthy or growing or expanding, going on an adventure. No, our minds, our subconscious is designed by the creator of all that is, to keep us safe and secure. And it seems like here you are stepping into an unknown field. You need to do some things differently, explore new ideas, and take action towards it. And that can be a scary place at this moment. And we're going to get more clarifiers, and that can be the external blocks at this time. Okay, using new tools. For example, maybe you need to learn a new program on a computer. You need to learn some different things. If you want to record something, you need to learn how to operate a camera. That can be the scary place here, external place. Okay, let's see the solution to this. Nine of Swords. There's another story here I want to see. Nine of Swords is actually self-fulfilling prophecy. Healing is going to come forward, looking right in the eye of what's scaring you and resolving that. Okay, so maybe if you're scared of some like a legal issue, going and talking to a lawyer, or maybe getting information about legal things and researching online and understanding how these kind of things go will make you feel comfortable in that situation. If this is about school application and you're feeling like scared of school and going there and getting the paperwork and stuff, looking more into it, talking to someone who knows it better is going to give you that clarity, and that will heal the situation right there. We have Oedipus. Okay, this is Greek mythology here. This represents decision-making controlled by anxiety. The oracle at Delphi warns the king that his son Oedipus will one day kill him. Had he not let his fears control him and raised his son in love instead of hate, the king's eventual death could have been avoided. So this is nightmares. Basically, exactly like I said, if you're fearful of something, take charge and control of the situation. Okay? When you do that, the things resolve itself. And that's going to be the healing. Final result is from choppy waters to the calmer shores. Basically, she is riding this beautiful boat from the past. You see the waves here. You're going to be sailing towards a new life, a new future. Let's get the clarifiers going. What do they want you to know? We have here a sad news. Okay, the Five of Cups also represents the sad news. But the thing is, the sad news is actually helping you discover. Here we have the Mother Mary with the baby Jesus and also the big heart. Looks like Jesus as well. So the heart again here. So you are discovering your true strength, okay? This can be some things maybe not really going the way you want it to be, but sometimes those spilled cups can be poison for you. Maybe something that wasn't going to serve you anymore. This can be maybe a relationship that is breaking off because of misunderstandings or sudden interruption. But at the end of the day, maybe there is something that wasn't really going to work for you. Divine always resolves things, and our angels cannot really control our lives. They cannot really change the course of things. But if we are putting ourselves in danger, they can suddenly interrupt. Okay, that's the worst case scenarios. They can interrupt. They can, like we actually heard certain places that suddenly a woman can stop the car when her children are in there, which was physically impossible. They can lift a car and such things. So I feel like here, if there's sudden news coming forward, there's always a blessing. There's your strength is coming out and helping you resolve the situation fast. But also there's something that will show up as a blessing, because I see the judgment coming forward. We have legal for some of you. The justice is actually going to working out. We have Gary with the Leo, the lion again. Your strength power is coming to surface, and you are actually resolving the situation and inner conflict and finding the victorious moment, what you're actually gaining from that, okay, that you didn't get, what you will get on top of that. And with the magician energy we have here, so this is you, like I said, the hesitation is coming to an end. It's not going to last too long. It's going to be a sudden you coming up with an idea, desire, and maybe even that weak thoughts that are not serving you anymore. You're just going to be putting them into bed. You're going to say, you know what, I'm going to put them away now. I'm deciding, I'm changing, I'm coming up with a different idea and becoming the magician and fixing the situation. And what's going to happen is, as the magician attracts all the things she desires, all the things he actually needs to make things happen, those are going to start flooding your life. We have the solution. With the solution, we have an official person. When you look for the solution will show up, and in the material way, in the solid way. And we have finally here great luck. She has cornucopia in her hand, celebrating the abundance of the universe with when you walk away from what doesn't serve you. Okay, this can be mental states or maybe even person, situation, circumstances. You're going to actually receive a lot of good stuff. Okay, this can be material satisfaction for some of you, physical condition, healing, clarity, and help, people, alignment, all that beauty. Let's get to your oracle now. We're going to be looking at where the blockage is at this moment and or where you're heading. We have peace. Okay, maybe you're feeling like sometimes this happens to me as well, because there were times that very full of anxiety, and I feel like here we are being programmed by the news and all the other stuff to have always anxiety and need. Anxiety, I need to get that. I need to get that. Or something is happening, kind of a thing. Maybe we're not really used to having peace in our lives. And this can be your situation at this current moment, that not feeling peace. Maybe you're blocking the peace to come to you, okay? Because you're feeling like if you're peaceful, if everything's okay, then there's something bad can happen, or maybe you wouldn't receive any good blessings. And let's see, the healing is going to come forward. The healing light, okay, this is actually purple and pink. Also, what we have here is yellow, orange. This is like a very good healing light here. The spirit is suggesting that you should connect with the kind of like a higher powers. And the healing light, number 8, indicates satisfaction, the cycle of life, new beginning. There's going to be a miraculous change happening within you. The healing light will be healing. And let's see. This card actually brings a message of potential miracles in your life. Connect with the loving healers in the spirit, angelic world. And don't forget the unlimited blessings that come from the ever-present energy of the divine. So this is spiritual healing for some of you. Another thing can be, not only because it says connect with like the spiritual healers, but if you are healing physically, mentally, there are actually professionals out there very good at what they do. They guide you, direct you, give you the necessary medicine, like the modern medicine, and also spiritual healing, meditation, even like a therapist. Connecting with those can also be like where the healing lies for some of you, okay? So don't take it in the sense of everything has to be spiritual and divine or through meditation, because sometimes in order to get to the path of the prayer and meditation, you need to talk to someone who knows how to do it, okay? Let's see. The third one is here, the outcome. The loss is actually, this is not a bad thing, okay? Like I said here, when it comes to bad news can be actually leading you towards a new direction here. Something is that didn't really work for you actually coming to an end. You're letting that go, or maybe it's releasing you from its burden. This can be, let's say, a relationship that was actually bringing you down, causing your energy to get stuck, and maybe just making you feel bad about yourself all the time. This is sailing away. Maybe you wanted to hold on to this thing for so long because you put a lot of energy into it. Maybe it's been lasting for a very long time. It wasn't supporting you, but because you felt comfortable in it, not safe, comfortable in it, you were keep staying in there. It is moving away. When you start healing, it is moving away. First, you might feel a little fear, despair, loss, but this is also help you release the stuck energy too, okay? And we have a new rainbow right here. Rainbow is a very good omen. This symbolizes that you're actually going to start seeing more colors, more inspiration, more love, loving people coming into your life. Your stuck energy is actually getting unstuck in the situation, okay? If you had deception about this person or this, maybe this is a career that you're pursuing that was draining you, not paying you good enough. So the deception is going to start actually part away, and the mask is going to fall off about the situation. This is the outcome is a story here, guys. This is not going to be one answer, one card thing. If there's a mask of someone, and if they were deceiving you, that's going to come off when you break apart from it, okay? Because that's why I wanted to see what's happening under it. after the loss comes forward, maybe you're going to see where your energy was stuck, where were you actually, this person was blocking you. And then you're going to start seeing the truth and the sacred temple right here, finally, and ascended masters. Guys, if some things are actually happening in a certain way, this is actually divine energies following you, helping you, helping you bring the peace here, prosperity, and like also enlightenment into your life. So there's a process, but this process is ending really well for you at the end. Okay, now we're going to be looking into what are you activating in your life. I ask the best guidance for my beautiful Scorpio. No, not the Scorpios, Aries. I'm sorry. I just did the Scorpios. That's why I said that. But your Aries, my friend, maybe you have a Scorpio in your life. That can be the thing too. Okay, let's see. What are you activating in your life? We have Earth, grounding yourself. Okay, Earth can also represent the manifestation of material satisfaction. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to the physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our grandmother, a great mother, and revealing the more ethereal spiritual aspects of our nature. I love that. And now we have your right here. This is what you're creating more of. Which energies should you focus on? We have here. I wonder if I'm going to pull something because these are astrological signs. I'm going to look at that one too. Okay, we have the house card, the sixth house. The work, health, and duty area of your life is upgrading. And also we have the Mars energy. This is your fire. This is your energy. Your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. You're going to use a lot of them. And Mars is, I think, your planet, Aries. Let me see. I have my little note trick here. Okay. Where did I put that? The Mars. Yes, it's your energy, courage, determination, readiness for action. Okay. So you're going to get the inspiration to which actions to take, okay? And the sixth house can be about work, health, or duty area of your life. Let's see your angelic assistant, which angels will be assisting you along this journey. We have the Archangel Michael, which will help you transmutate your energy, what you're doing right now, what you put out is what you get back, but it's not going to be in the sense of, I feel like transmutation is taking something and turning it around and turning and making it something different, okay? The Michael reminds you that you are the great master alchemist, okay? You can make anything happen. Attempt to turn your base metal into gold, turning the negatives that come from your shadow into positivity, exactly, and ultimately ascending into heaven for the supernatural treasure, love. Sound ha through your heart for love can be helpful during this process. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.